The corruption accused minister. The corruption accused former Minister of Sports, Arts and Culture and the former Member of Parliament, Minister, or rather, should I say, Zizi Kodwa, has resigned from his role as a Member of Parliament amid allegations of him being involved in corruption. Dumela Kazi, welcome back to the cafe. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are returning Sabi, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. Things are happening and a lot of things are just coming out. I just love to see the day whereby all these corrupt ministers and members of parliament are out of that parliament and they're not returning anytime soon, or even behind bars, because that's where they belong. If you'd like to hear more about this one, we're just gonna conversate about it. Please do stick around. Let's get into it. So just to tell you a short story, not about this case of Zizi Kodwa. I was in a flight to Cape Town from Johannesburg from OR Tambo to Cape Town International with this guy, and I was in a bus to the actual airplane at the airport in OR Tambo. He was just in front of me, and I was looking at him like eye to eye. I was looking at him, and when I was looking at him, because obviously it was after he was arrested and he was released, and at that time it was just before the opening of the parliament and all of those things. So at that time I was like, this corruption stuff was out and all of those things, and I was looking at him and I was like, you see, this is the normal life that you will be living right now. In my head, I was not really talking to him. I was like, this is the normal life that you'll be living. He was in an SAA aircraft and there was no business seats in there. It was just economy for the rest of the people that were there. The flight was not full, but it was just economy. And I was like, you should be behind bars. In my head, I'm like, you should be behind bars if you are really connected to the corruption stuff that is that you are accused of. And he was so arrogant in everything. He was so arrogant, and I was asking myself, why is this guy going to parliament? That's when the actual ANC revealed that he's sworn to become the member of parliament. And I was asking myself, how was this possible? And I think I was not the only person who was asking that. How is this possible that this person who is accused of heinous crimes of corruption is sworn as a member of parliament? How can they do that? Why don't they suspend him in the first place in order for this guy to face the music? If he did it, then he will be sentenced and they cut him off, or if not, then he will come back as whatever in the actual parliament. But anyway, that was just me rambling. But he resigned after he appeared in court. Obviously today appeared in court. And the case was postponed. He is charged, his charges, let's see here. Zizi Kodwa appeared before the Palm Ridge Specialized Commercial Crime Court facing corruption charges involving 1.7 million rands, where he was granted a bail of 30,000 rands. He later resigned from his ministerial position. Let's read what ANC said, because ANC released a statement about this whole thing. ANC statement on the resignation of Zizi Kodwa from the National Assembly. The Secretary General of the ANC, Comrade Fikile Mbalula, has received a letter from Comrade Zizi Kodwa formally communicating his resignation as a member of Parliament. A letter is dated 24 July 2024 and registered 24 July 2024. 24 July 24. Like, uh, this guy is making history for himself. Anyway, and the resignation is with immediate effect. And then the African National Congress has accepted the letter and wishes Comrade Zizi Kodwa well. This is the statement issued by African National Congress and obviously Zuko Kodlimpi, acting national spokesperson of the ANC. Good riddance. Go. Like, honestly, they should have kicked him out long time ago. He shouldn't have resigned. Obviously, ANC likes to actually act as if they are innocent and all of those things. And maybe this was their own strategy. Maybe they forced him to get out of the office because people were talking. The voters of ANC would be talking. I don't know why, in the first place, they sworn this person knowing exactly that he is facing these charges. And also, 30,000 bail. With like 30,000 bail, guys. Like, honestly, it's nothing for that guy. That guy, when I was in a flight with him, he was carrying and wearing thousands of rands. I think the luggage only was over that amount, actually. The luggage only. Without the clothes inside the luggage, obviously, without the clothes that he was wearing, the luggage that he was holding, it was more than that 30,000. This guy should have gotten like about 100,000 bail or something like that, because obviously 30,000, he can afford that amount if he is implicated in a corruption deals and stuff like that. 1.7 corruption charges. That means that person can afford that amount. And he was getting paid all along. And we don't know if he's going to get paid now with the resignation. Because obviously he's not yet sentenced. So that means he doesn't have... He's still an accused. It has to be proven in court. So that means there's money that will come out for him. He resigned. Please let me know what you think about this one. I'll see you on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Peace.